Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen, teenagers, youngsters of the new generation? This is Ford Mercy, and I want to welcome you to our channel. We wanted to create this channel as means of, being motivational or helpful in any circumstance, like if you're having an issue. This is definitely the right place to be. No negativity, definitely not needed. If you need some help in any situation, like we'll do as best as we can to help you out and get things sorted out. Mind you, we are not experts. We are not trained experts here. Like
we're highly trained for this situation.
Please understand, we are not trained experts. Okay, like we're going through life and we're learning things as we go along. So that's just how you play the game, and that's how you build upon it, and you learn from stuff. But anyways, if you have any needs or concerns, feel free to comment in the comment section below, write a request, and our group will do as much as we can to sort those needs and get everything sorted and make a video about it.
If it's not something that you want to put in the comment section, like in private, you can also just shoot us a message like in our inbox.
Yeah.
Like if it's something that you just want to be kept private.
Yes,
like,
sir.
hey, I'm kind of going through this right now, but I don't want to post it out there for the internet to see. But basically what he's saying is it's we're in the trenches with you.
Yeah.
Like we're not here to solve your problems or anything. We're just here hey, this is what we're going through, So if you can find some kind of help in that, then cool.
Yep. If you feel like it's too personal, then jot it down in the comment section below, and if you feel like that's more comfortable for you, just jot it on down, man. We'll do as much as we can. So that is all. Take the time you need to take a look at our channel. I hope you have a nice day. See you later.
What are you looking for, actually?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
In this hallway, what are you doing?
I'm just see if I can find some more ammo or something like that. So
What happened to that glowing guy you killed?
I freaking mollywopped that. Oh shoot.
Get this basket out of the way.
Wait, is that for the... Okay, I just blew that thing up, so there's really no need for me to, disarm it, 'cause it's already disarmed, literally. Yeah. I blew it to hell.
And by disarm, we mean completely destroy.
Basically. So there's no point in that. There's no point. Alright, time to go back to the Commonwealth.
I actually haven't played this game. It's my first time seeing it.
Really?
Seeing gameplay of it? Yeah.
Wow.
This game's been out for I don't know how long.
Came out...
When did this come out?
Probably just gonna say many moons.
There are 4 people in our group, by the way. There's Marcus and Kevin, who aren't here. But this is Jonathan.
Hello. Not socially awkward, by the way. So it's all good.
Hi, internet.
Oh my god. Some old person's gonna be like, man, these geezers don't even know what they're talking about. Bunch of wackos.
We're playing this on a Dreamcast.
Look, come on, a bunch of wackos are on the channel. Oh my god, greater stuff. Hold up. Whoops. Oh, you didn't see that, ladies and gentlemen. I just mollywopped my own partner. Wow.
It's not very nice. I like how he's totally cool with it too.
Oh my god, get away from me. What the...
if someone just hit the back of your head with a gun,
Jeez.
wouldn't you be slightly upset?
Dude, attack. Oh, that's a real dog. Oh my god, I just killed it. Ooh, dog abuse.
Man.
Okay, that was harsh. Some social justice warriors are gonna be like, you can't kill dogs. The heck is wrong with you, man?
You're getting shot. But yeah, I like how your partner's not super upset about you hitting him. You must have a really close bond with him. We went to college together.
Yo, we went to college, went to the trenches and killed many wounds. Killed a lot of people. Thugs in that matter. People who do not deserve to live. Oh yeah, by the way, there's actually a mission that, oh my god, that radiation, you need to get rid of that.
Yeah, you got 20 rats from that.
boy.
I had this game on, not this game, but I had Fallout New Vegas. I had, my guy was addicted to every alcohol in the game.
Oh my god.
It was funny because, like, it was my first time playing, and so I didn't know you could get addicted to stuff. But it was already too late by the time I realized it. And he was a severe alcoholic to, like, he had withdrawals like every 2 minutes. I'm dead serious. Like, the screen would be all blurry and everything, and, like, I would constantly have to have alcohol. I had to, like, reset my file. Like, I had to, not reset my file, but I had to delete my file and just, like, reset the game. And just start anew. Because, like, I just couldn't play with him.
Jeez. So, wow. So basically, if he didn't have like a beer, he would just. Like,
Yeah, like, I constantly had to have alcohol on me.
That's crazy.
Because he would just have withdrawals all the time. Because, like, he was just addicted to everything. But it was funny because, like, I just didn't know, like, that feature was in the game.
Oh my god. I'm getting like.
Yeah, you're getting shot.
Wait. Hold up. Time to pull out my handy dandy machine gun.
Oh, dang, nice. That's good.
Just like walking around, just like, just dead. It's complete. Oh my god! I keep falling down these stairs. All right, go back to first person.
I feel like I play a lot of these new games like way after they're released,
Yeah.
which is kind of a shame because when you get older, you know, you have a full-time job and then you don't really have time to play the games that you want to play.
Basically, yeah.
But like I just miss being a kid and being like, oh man, like since this game coming out, I'm gonna get it day one. You know, like I'm gonna play like all day, and that was cool. And I just feel like I missed out on a lot of these good games.
Jeez, when you were a kid and like nothing in life mattered, you just all that really mattered.
Dude, when Animal Crossing on GameCube came out, I did nothing an entire summer.
Jeez.
I literally took breaks to eat and go to the restroom, and that was it.
There's like no ending to that game because basically
It's great. It's great. It also had those little NES games, remember? You can play.
Oh wow, yeah.
And that was before, obviously, Nintendo had their virtual console, which is why I don't put them in the living room.
Nintendo GameCube.
But yeah, that was mind blowing when I first played Animal Crossing.
Man,
Because like a kid's version of The Sims, you know, like you don't have to feed your guy, you don't have to go to the restroom, you don't have to do stuff like that. You know, you kind of just did all the fun stuff of Sims without, you know, having to do like maintenance stuff like that. Like you had your house, you could work for the little raccoon Tom Nook. You're getting some radiation. You should not.
Yeah, there's like there's a pull down there that's full of like radiation fluid and stuff.
What games did you play when you were a kid?
A lot of games actually.
Yeah. Well, I meant like what was like your main one that like you just played constantly?
Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog. That was actually my first game I ever played in general.
Was that your first console? Sega Genesis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First was the Genesis, then.
Did you like save up to buy it, or like did you get it for Christmas or something?
No, like what is it? My dad bought it.
Or your dad bought it?
From this old game store called Mega Play. That was on I think Highway 6. Man, if I could have a better description, like it's where CC's Pizza is, like in Texas.
Okay.
But
I know
before it became a liquor store, it's freaking retarded.
Before it was full of alcohol, it had video games.
Like it had video games basically, but the main owner of that shop, I think he passed away of a heart failure.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Basically like a heart attack. So yeah, the shop ended up closing, and man, it was actually the best times because there were consoles I had never seen before in my life, like the Neo Geo Pocket. I just thought there was one, but in terms, there are actually like 6 different versions of a Neo Geo Pocket. If I am correct, someone would like to correct me on that. I don't care. That's fine. Like, but still, there was a lot of stuff in there that just was captivating to me at the time. Like I didn't know what to do. Like I was like, oh dang, Dad, check this out. And like everybody would be huddled together. They also had Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards back then.
Oh my gosh, I remember that store.
Yeah.
That one by CC's Pizza that had the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
Dude, that was like when Yu-Gi-Oh cards first came out. Like that's where I went. And you could get like 25 cents for like one card. Like they had a huge box of them.
Yeah.
And so you just get a whole freaking bunch of them. Like you save up your allowance and you just like freaking spend all your money at that. I like that Kaiba starter deck with the blue eyes in it.
My favorite moment of going to Mega Play was picking out Sonic Adventure 2, slapping down that 25 bucks, and just being like, I would like Sonic Adventure
I
2.
would like the greatest game on Sega Dreamcast right now.
Ever. And it was the greatest feeling ever. Like,
I still say that that's the best Sonic game.
like those were the freaking days, man. And
That's
then
just me.
when Tyler Tasmanian Tiger came out, that's where I went to watch everybody play it.
Mhm.
Everybody was like huddled together, and yeah, dude, it was awesome. It was awesome. I also got like, what is it? Mickey Mouse's circus.
Mhm.
I forgot the name of it, but it's for the Sega Genesis. Like, it's an awesome game, by the way. Yes, a Disney game can be awesome.
Capcom made a lot of those Disney games. They also made Adventures in Magic Kingdom, which was my favorite
Yeah.
on NES. They made a lot of NES games. They made DuckTales. Remember that?
Yeah, but dude, who doesn't remember DuckTales?
Yeah. But like, yeah, Capcom made a lot of good Disney games, and they later on, that company, I want to say it was Shinji Mikami, the leader of that company that made all those Disney games. He later on made, obviously, Resident Evil.
Yeah.
So like, that was funny that he would start out making kids games, and he was like, oh, I'm going to start a survival horror franchise.
Well, let's turn up the heat with some violence, bloody guts and whatnot.
But yeah, no, those Disney games were freaking good.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to be into Disney.
Yeah. Even
Like, those games were just straight up good.
Man, what was? Oh yeah. For anybody who's an old time Dreamcast fan, back then or even still to this day, I still play it on PC. Power Stone. Actually, I still have 1 and 2 on the Sega Dreamcast. So, if anybody knows what that freaking game was back in the day, and if you don't know what it is, Josiah is, dude, you gotta check it out, man. Like, or at least on your spare time, watch a video or something. Or maybe next time I'll probably swing by, and I will have some gameplay footage of it. Because, man,
I've honestly never heard of it.
it's an amazing game. Shoot.
The first M-rated game I played was on Dreamcast. My parents didn't know, but it was Unreal Tournament.
Oh, Unreal Tournament. Mine was Spawn.
Really?
Yep, Spawn in the Demon's Hand or something like that. That's what it's called.
Is that on Xbox?
Nope, it's on Dreamcast, and I still got it too.
Oh man.
Another one was Mach X. It's made by the same guys who made Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh really?
Really old, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a really old game. If anybody else knows what that game is, then yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a first-person like sword game.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. Like, you fought different bears of like swords and souls and stuff like that. It was awesome at the time. Like,
dude, Dreamcast was freaking awesome at the time. It had a built-in modem. Like that was.
Yeah.
Remember playing Fantasy Star Online with that keyboard? Remember that? Dude, that was rad.
Oh man. Oh yeah, and to this day, because what is it, Maximilian Dude? He made a video of him going online still with the Dreamcast. So it is possible still you can use the internet.
Oh yeah. I saw that. Yeah, the other day.
So I'm finna like.
Remember those VMU cards that had little digital things in the controller?
I got the, what is it? I got the white one and a blue one. I got the blue one still in my crib, man. Like,
Man, one of my biggest regrets in life is selling my Sega Dreamcast Sports Edition, the black one.
Oh man.
It was like mint condition too, but like I had to pay bills, so like I had to sell it because being an adult is lame. But like, it was so cool, man. Oh man, I got it from Games Plus, that retro game store.
Oh nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh shoot,
I had House of the Dead 2 on it.
Oh.
I love House of the Dead.
Reload.
It's funny because like I love cheesiness, and that game has like just the right amount of cheesiness.
Like with the first Resident Evil, Like,
oh yeah, that voice acting is terrible.
It was like, Jill, no. Like,
you were almost a Jill sandwich.
Jill, no. Like that's how you're gonna call it a name? Like really? Like if someone got ran over, like oh my god, you'd be like ecstatic. But this dude.
Did you do that to your PS?
Yeah, I did that.
With the Sharpie or what? How did you color it blue?
Spray painted it.
Oh. Did you made some other drawing on one of your consoles? Was it this one that you drew like Ryu or something or Sonic?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
It was on my Xbox 360.
Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking of. Okay.
But I never finished it because I thought it was crap. But in terms, like, I probably might go back to it. And I just stung this guy again, I think.
Oh, I missed it. Do it again.
I had a, a syringe. Oh yeah, they give you a syringe rifle in this game.
Oh, really? That's
So
fun.
yeah, you can.
I would not want to be shot with a syringe.
Yeah.
Can you remember getting shots at the doctor's office every year?
It's like this will hurt me more than it hurts.
Can you imagine if the doctor just pulled out a gun and shot you with it?
Wow.
Here's your vaccine. Boom.
Stand still. This ain't gonna hurt a bit. Like, oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, when you get to like a higher up level, you can just start bodying people like left and right.
Oh my gosh! In Fallout 3, I had the giant bumper sword. The thing that looks like a sword from Soul Calibur. Remember that thing?
Wow.
And I had that bloody mess perk, and my melee weapon stats were like through the roof. And so I just hit somebody like one time, and they just explode into a bloody mess.
Oh my god.
It was excessive, but
Excessive force.
that game was so cool because like when you first start out, you're in that vault. Remember that? You can start the fight with the kids, the
Yeah.
bullies.
It's like, what the heck are you doing? Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or
You're like in the middle of the classroom, you can just punch them.
You can still like beat up people in this game. It's like, what are you doing? Like, and then a whole bunch of people.
How does this game start out? Does it start out like pre-nukes?
It's like.
Like before the bombs drop and the world goes like this?
Yeah, you just had a normal life and you had a wife and a kid and things were going fine until all of a sudden.
Until the whole world got nuked.
Yeah, basically. And then
I call that a bad day.
The guys are like, oh, you guys need to go to the evacuation center or go to Vault 111. And so as soon as they're about to do that, well, they make it in time, but as soon as, well, they made it just in time. Because the nuke went off as they were going down, so nothing happened to them. But they were put in cryo sleep, I think, for 200 years. And afterwards, you wake up, or somebody wakes you up. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, is basically this organization called the Institute. Now, these guys basically, what in the heck is that?
Is that a glowing reindeer?
I think so. Glowing rat stag.
I'm gonna call it a glowing reindeer because that's what it looked like when I first saw it.
Oh my god.
Is glowing Santa around?
Freaking.
Is he the final boss in this game?
Oh my god.
Is that the storyline? Oh my goodness! What? Why?
What is that?
I don't know. Shoot it. Shoot one of the heads. Oh man. He does not like being shot. Are you gonna get Red Dead 2?
Why are you even asking me that question? Of course I'm gonna get Red Dead.
Hey man, some people don't like that game, which is surprising because that game's so good. Like I love westerns, but like some people just don't like westerns.
Freaking cowboys and stuff. Like,
Yeah. Well, to each his own. Not everybody has to like everything, but I'm just saying, that game looks really good.
Like deep in the heart of Texas.
That's another game that I just wasted an entire summer on when that first came out.
The game was awesome, especially.
I had like over 40 hours and like I didn't even complete any missions. I was just like hunting animals and stuff. I'm serious. Like the game is so much fun to get lost in. It was really pretty to look at. Like going around, and looking at all the, especially when you get to the mountains in the snowy area. Like the game still looks good.
Dude, what was it?
Minus all the glitches, but any open world game is subject to glitches and stuff. Especially this series.
The Bobcats, man, in that game.
Oh yeah, those things are fast.
And, well, they come out of nowhere, but that's they're like that in nature anyway. So
yeah,
like it's still kind of scary sometimes when they come up to you or like they try to attack you.
Yeah,
because like you'll be minding your own business and all of a sudden, wow, like they just that's it. They just freaking attack you.
Yeah,
but I like it. It's realistic. It's not out of the ordinary. It's like it sticks to its roots.
it must be hard to make like open world games like this because it just feels like a lot that probably goes into it,
Yeah, a lot of time is
like when I was a kid, like it seemed cool to make games, and then like I actually tried making one. Like I had that RPG Maker system thing, and like it was really frustrating. Like doing it just by myself. Obviously, like these companies have teams and tons of people working on stuff, but I just meant like it would kind of kill gaming for me. I feel like if I had to go through the process of making a video game and having to work out all the bugs and all the glitches, and then think about it, you spend like 2-3 years working on a project and then you release it and it gets bad reviews and it's just like ends up in a clearance bin and it's like that's 2-3 years of your life, like that's gotta be really frustrating for a lot of developers,
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever want to like make games as a kid, or what did you want to do as a kid?
Yeah, well, most importantly, I wanted to try to play like as many games as I could.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like later on the line, of course, I wanted to make a game. I still want to make a game, but if I am,
I'm just not good at computers, so that's
like, if I'm still gonna make a game, or at least if I'm gonna try to make a game, like I need to have at least like 2 more people, like with me to iron out all the bugs and stuff like that, just in case come up on an error or something like that. So like,
well, I just meant like when you were a kid, what was something that like you really wanted to be? Like, did you want to be a game developer as a kid?
I didn't really think it. I didn't think that much ahead in like time or anything. Like,
oh really? You didn't,
I mean, just kid stuff, man. Like honestly, I think my biggest concern whenever I was gonna get the next meal, or like whenever I was gonna go outside, or like when was the best time to avoid homework? Because like nobody likes doing homework. Let's be honest.
That's true. That's fair.
Except if you're a bookworm, and well, not a bookworm. No offense to people who like.
Hey man, I'm a bookworm.
Like that.
I love books.
But, like, not saying that I don't read, so like forget all y'all who are like, it's like he's uneducated. What are you talking about? Like, I mean, I like writing like here and there. So no, dude, like when I was a kid, like I was when stuff didn't matter. Like you didn't worry about bills. You didn't worry about like
how are you gonna make ends meet?
Yeah, basically, you don't worry about your parents telling you, "Oh, go get a job." Basically, like
stop playing those video games.
Like my thing was, like I couldn't wait to get home on a Friday after school. That was pretty much game night, or that was game day for me.
Oh heck yeah, because they didn't have any homework, and you're just like, I'm just gonna.
It was like the best time. And then the teacher was all like, "Oh, everybody head home to the buses. It's time to go home." Like that was the best time. And this fruitcake's got the same mask as I do. Did you see his bodies?
I did. Oh man.
Don't you ever try to challenge me, sir? And just so you don't come back.
Oh my gosh. It's excessive. There's no need for that.
Look at that head roll, man. Look at it.
There was no need. No need for that. Would you stop it? Freaking psychopath. Stop. Stop.
Wee.
Children do not need to be exposed to this kind of material.
Sorry, my fun side came out.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad you still enjoy video games.
Whoops, I had to kill the bird.
Why would you shoot that bird?
I didn't even think you could.
Why would you do that?
I didn't think you could.
You tried to pistol whip it, and then you tried to shoot it. It's just a bird. It wasn't doing anything to you. It wasn't even an enemy in the game. You didn't get anything for killing it.
At me, like,
you're a madman.
Like, really? They looked at me like, are you freaking... Like, they stalk you throughout the entire game. They just fly down, they look at you, and then just fly off. Like, really? Like, it's like some secret spy or something like that. It's like synths, robots.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a spaceman. Like, I wanted to be an astronaut, go up in space. Like, that looks so cool.
Like, I wanted to travel.
And then, let me tell you how that dream was crushed. Did you ever play Dead Space?
Yeah.
That game killed my space dreams.
Because
space is scary.
I would still go to space, and I would.
Dude, when I saw that. Also, let me back up. When I was a kid, I actually watched that movie Alien, the 1971 by Ridley Scott, and like, I watched it on VHS, which shows my age. But when I first saw it, like, I was like, heck no, like, space is the worst. Why would I want to go there? Like, there's aliens and stuff in space.
I wouldn't be afraid of space. Like...
And then I saw the movie Gravity with Sandra Bullock.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good movie, by the way. But still, space is really scary, bottom line.
It is.
And I was like, no, like, I would never want to be an astronaut. I also wanted to be a pastor when I was a kid.
No, stay away.
But like, I don't know, I feel like I couldn't do that just because that's a lot of responsibility to like spiritually lead people in the right way, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you see?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that dog got jacked up.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah. Watching it.
Oh my god, that's great. Ah. Oh, he like parried my like pistol whip on my gun whip. Alright, let's pull out this gun.
I don't know. I also feel like I'd be afraid to like misinterpret certain passages in the Bible because like sometimes it's really hard to understand like what they mean.
Oh, what is it?
Like passages in the Bible, because you know preachers a lot of the time they'll interpret it a certain way and then they'll tell you what it means and they'll do all this research, and I just feel like I'm really bad at analysis like that, you know.
It's like, man, can't live by bread alone. I was like, yeah.
You know what I should have done? I should have combined my dreams and been a preacher in space.
Oh my god, dude, go beyond
Space preacher.
Oh my god, space preacher.
That's what I would have put down for my tax return.
It's like, yeah, and to see the next session is $1 million. Well,
Space preacher.
Travel the moon and stuff like that.
Dude, I don't like wearing Christian shirts now, just because like I feel like I don't want to kill my witnesses. You know what I'm saying? Like when people look at Christians and then they see a Christian do something like, I guess, get mad or do something unchristian-like or whatever.
Okay.
No. Just let me finish.
Okay.
Whenever people see that, they'll be like, oh, all Christians are like that. All Christians are hypocrites and stuff like that. So like, I just feel like I'm not the kind of person that can be the representative of my faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, when I was a kid, I had this Christian shirt, and it was of a me character, like from the Wii.
Yeah.
And it was of Jesus.
Wow.
And it said He saved me, and it said HII. It was so great. It had the John 3:16, but it was really funny, right? Like it's a good shirt.
He saved me.
Mm-hmm.
But like, dude,
but like one time, like I went off on one of my friends when I was in like middle school, and I had a Christian T-shirt on, and then one of them was like, because he was an atheist, and he was like, oh, like Christians shouldn't do that or whatever. Like I don't know if I cussed this guy out or something, but I had gone off on something. Like he made me mad, and I yelled at him, and he was like, oh, I can't believe like you're a Christian, like you shouldn't do that and stuff like that. And I was just like, man, like.
Sure.
I'm not afraid to tell people that I believe in God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like I'm just afraid that people are gonna look at me and just be like, "Oh, all Christians are like that," just because like I messed up one time. You know, like people just assume that all Christians. I saw that. People just assume that like. Yeah, he's dying. People just assume that like all Christians are perfect, and I feel like that's really unfair. You know.
Well, my thing to that is like, dude, I'm always gonna keep saying it. Like, no matter what religion you take, no matter who you are as a person, like, dude, like nobody's perfect. And I'm just gonna like say it right off the back. You know, Jesus wasn't perfect. Muhammad definitely wasn't perfect. Like, look, okay, like, yes, I went there. Muhammad, yes, he was not perfect. And like, look.
Well, I believe Jesus was perfect. He didn't do anything.
No, that's. Totally true. Like,
well, we can agree to disagree. How about that?
Do you remember where he literally went like crazy when the merchants and the people turned that church?
Yeah, but like that was right though.
Yeah, but still,
because like they were defiling the church.
Still,
and he's like you said, they made it a den of thieves, and like he was. Yeah. Like, basically, he was saying like there are certain times where it's like it's righteous anger, like you have a right to be angry because, you know.
So and that brings up the point. Like Jesus is not gonna walk in there like, oh, you people are thieves.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
I forgive you. Like, dude,
okay, I get what you're saying.
Like nobody's perfect. Like there's people get upset.
Nobody's just like super chill all the time, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
I thought you meant like Jesus has sinned or something like that. I thought that's what you meant.
I mean, at some point in time, like before he was baptized by John the Baptist, like I'm pretty sure like there was one point in time he actually did something. Like no one ever in this world is perfect, and it even says in the Bible, whoever is without sin cast the first stone. Like, come on now, like there's no way anybody.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like God lived a perfect life, and that's how He died on the cross to save all our sins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I'm just saying, I just believe that Jesus never sinned when He was here on earth.
True. Yeah.
But that's just me. Why did you take all that stuff?
Because they don't need it. And
like we're here talking about sinning, and you just freaking stole something. Whatever happened to thou shalt not steal, huh?
It's called.
How about thou shalt not
it's called
shoot a
my
dog's
just
head off?
rewards.
How about thou shalt not shoot birds? Make them explode.
It's open season.
How about, how about
on the
thou
inhabitants?
shalt not shoot glowing reindeer?
It's open.
Those are
season.
God's creatures too, you know.
No, those birds have been radiated. They are beyond God's creations. Like, those things are ugly. Like they're gone. They're gone. Like there's no redemption for those birds. So, like,
How do terminals still work?
that's what I'm saying.
That's not even plugged into anything. It doesn't make any sense.
Map updated. What?
You're not even reading any of that.
No, don't need to.
What are you doing?
Look at all this. Who wants to read? Who wants to?
Are you
read
updating
all
your
this?
Facebook status? What are you doing?
You can't update a term. Wow. On a terminal. Wow. It's all pixelated and whatnot. Oh, see what your friends are doing. What's on your mind, Billy Boy? Like no one's gonna on a freaking terminal. Like it's black. It's black and green.
Quit taking stuff.
No. That's what you're supposed to do. You're a scavenger.
You don't know whose stuff that is. What if they come back and they're like, oh, what happened to all my stuff?
It got jacked. Deal with it.
That's your reasoning?
Yep.
It got jacked?
Deal with it. Basically, that's.
Jonathan, lead by example. Okay?
Okay, I'm
You can't just go you can't go around jacking people's stuff.
It's survival of the fittest. Sir.
I don't care what.
If it was like modern day, yeah, I probably wouldn't steal it, and I'd probably get like killed for stealing. But dude, look at this. Okay, someone obviously lives in this beautiful home. This 2-story.
Don't patronize me.
Skyscraper
Don't.
that's been ripped to bits. Yeah, that's fantabulous, man. Like, or this home. Oh, that roof looks totally fine. Yeah, it has been blown to all hell. Yep. Someone obviously lives.
They're in the middle of house renovations.
Look at this beautiful meat sack just hanging over this fire.
They don't have a fridge.
Someone of reasonable.
They don't have a
sound mind
fridge.
lives here. Yep.
They have to store it somewhere. They don't have anywhere else. Look at that small house. Where are they gonna put all their meat?
Look at these crazy drugs. Geez, someone of sound mind. lives here.
They've been having a stressful day.
No, that's BS. Anyways, like
I'm
no
just-
one lives in this.
You don't know that for sure?
3 meat sacks on a freaking house. Seriously.
They don't have a fridge. Where are they supposed to put all that?
Not outside where it will smell bad.
What if they're trying to make jerky or something? They just need to dry it out first.
Oh my god. Like nobody. Seriously.
I also like how your sidekick isn't saying anything to you. He's just kind of going with it. You're like, hey, you want to talk about when you freaking pistol whipped me in the back of the head?
Yeah, that's right. I just aim for you, so if you don't catch up with me, I'm gonna blow your block off. There you go. Oh!
Dang, not if you step on a landmine and die first. That's what you get for stealing people's stuff. That's what you get for stealing people's stuff.
Yep, that's what I get. Yeah.
That's what happens when you steal things.
Yep. Yep.
This is what this entire episode is about.
Yep, because these super.
It's a life lesson. If you steal people's things, you will step on a landmine and you will die. And then you'll have to sit through a very long load screen.
In military terms, we call those IEDs. Look out for those. Too bad, we don't live in Pakistan, so like, if someone just happens to place a landmine in Texas, they're retarded. Just let you know that right now.
I'm just telling you, anytime you steal something, no matter where you are, you will step on a landmine immediately afterwards. Because that's how life works, Jonathan, okay?
Right.
Because video games are exactly like real life.
Okay.
Please join us for the next episode.
I'll
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.
No.
Jonathan doesn't appreciate it as much as I do.
No,
but
just stop. Just stop.
Why don't you go step on a landmine?